Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call Halim La Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone, peace, and many salutations unto the elect. All right. So today's a big day, I guess you could say, spiritual day. A lot of things going on. Through the spirit of the Lord. A lot of things going on, man. Of course, we got this whole eclipse situation going on that everybody's all scared about or whatever. That's the big thing of today. Was it April 8th, 2024. So that's the big thing for today. But we got a lot of other things going on in terms of just our personal lives and stuff too. So with that being said, man, the reality of the matter is that us as the Israelites, I'm saying, we're not meant to. First of all, when you go into the history, right, and you look at how the Lord set up everything, we are not meant to intermingle as people. The nations were not meant to be cool with each other like that. It was always meant to be separate. Our people are always meant to be separate from these other nations. We was always meant to basically be superior to them. And I had to go to the hospital this morning and whatnot, and just being around these other nations and just looking at them, it just reminds you that we're not meant to be, equals to them. We're not meant to chill with these nations. These nations are meant to be servants to the Lord's people. Okay, so real quick, let's go to the account of the Tower of Babel, right? And that's more evidence that the Lord he confounded the language, and he always meant for the other nations to be separate from his people. He never intended for everybody to be cool with each other, like, for everybody to be, chilling with each other. And at the end of the day, the Lord is a racist. He deals with separatism. He deals with division. The Lord deals with division. The Lord is not Martin Luther King. Our Lord Habashim Shai is not Martin Luther King. He's not a pacifist. Yes, he's the God of peace, but he's also a God of war, man of war. Exodus 15:3. So the Most High Habashim Shai, man, he put a difference between the Israelites and everyone else, and this is why you're superior to these people. But as being that I was at the hospital earlier this morning, freaking. You look at how these nations like treat Jake. Like, they look at us as if we're like, some type of lab experiment creature. They already the way they get along with each other is pursuant to Psalms the 83rd chapter. They're confederate against us. So they make a tumult, and they're cool with each other. They're real cool with each other. But when they see you, they're like, okay, here goes this nigga. Here goes this black man. Here goes this Native American. Here goes this nigga. Even the Hispanics, they look at you as niggas too, because you're niggas to them. Oh, they don't speak English. They got a different way of life. Do they have health insurance? Are they civilized like these white people? And these white people, these jakes that work for Whitey and these nice little jobs, the medical field, because that's the top job that these people want. The medical field, they get Esau's bucks, they get Esau's benefits and shit. They turn into heathens too. They're just like heathens too. You know, they start talking like white people. You know, they start subscribing to their lifestyle. Oh, you know, the kids in retirement and all this shit. That's why the scriptures say, man, arise and depart, for this is not your rest. And every time I'm around these people, in a corporate setting, in corporate America, or every time, it just reminds me that I'm not meant for this life. You know, I'm not meant for this fucking, white man, blue collar, you know, suit and tie life. This is not what we was created to do, bro. We're different than these people, man. We're superior to these people. All right, these doctors, these medical. When I was in that room, all them damn devils were white boys or Edomites, so-called Edomites, so-called white people, or Chinese. But those are the medical practitioners. You see no black doctors in there, because this is not our society. We barely see any black doctors, and the ones that become physicians, and the scriptures say that physicians are no value because they don't do anything but keep you sick. But the so-called blacks that become doctors and shit, they're Masons or Boule members. So we're not of this world, and we're not meant to be cool with these people, man. We're not meant to, they don't have our best interests at heart. And the Lord clearly said a difference between us and these Egyptians. Okay, these Hamites, these Americans, these normal people. These people are normal people. Jake is not a normal people. We're under these curses. But even in the curses, we're still superior to these devils. So this is Genesis 11. This is the book of Genesis 11 and verse 1. It says, and the whole earth was of one language, one speech, right? So everybody used to speak one tongue, the Hebrew tongue. Everybody used to speak the Hebrew coming from Ibar. All right. But it says, second verse, it said, it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. And they said one to another, go to and let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone and slime for they had for mortar. And they said, go to and let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto the heaven, and let us make a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men had builded. And the Lord said, behold, the people is one, and they have all one language. Now, when you look at today's world, we live in like a globalized economy. We live like in a globalized world where people are able to travel from this place, that place. And in America, especially Babylon, you got nothing but a melting pot of all kind of nationalities and shit. Vietnamese, you got all kind of people here, man. You got Africans from Nigeria, from Congo, from this place, that place. You got people from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? You got people from all over the world, man. All over the world. Fucking Scandinavia. Iceland. You're gonna find people from everywhere. Edomites, Moabites, Ammonites. They all come to Whitey for help. They all come to the modern day Tower of Babylon, which is this place here. They're all speaking, they're all coming up under the vibration of the devil. Yes, they all speak different tongues and shit. But Esau is trying to create some new world order where, he's the head, but all people are like equal, and all the nations and all this one nation under God. That's what that one song from John Lennon was about. Remember that one song? He said, can we all be one people and all this? That's that vision that the elites have for this world, that everyone may be intermingled with each other. Okay, and that's what Nimrod and them wanted to do back then. So the Babylonians of today, these devils of today, they're sowing confusion amongst the people because they have you thinking that everyone's the same, and it don't matter where you come from, you're all just the same type of people, and you're not. That's a lie. The scripture say, who made the truth of the Most High into a lie and changed the natural use of that which is against nature, the natural use of the woman. So these devils have turned these women out. They've turned the minds of these people out. That's why you see these people out here and they're all white Americanized, because they're all under the vibration of Esau, even Jake that comes here, because they've been Stockholm syndrome to the hell. So it says verse 6, Genesis 11:6, and the Lord said, behold, this people is one, and all have one language, and this they began to do. And now nothing will be restrained from them which they have imagined to do. Go and let us go down and confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth. And from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of the whole earth. So why did the Lord scatter these people abroad? Why? From the beginning, the Lord never wanted everybody to be cool with each other. That's why he said division amongst the people. That's called division. The Lord is a separatist. The Most High, how about Shemashai, is a racist, and he's a separatist. He doesn't deal with all the nations chilling with each other, loving. That's why the nations don't like you. The nations already just don't like you. They just already think you're a criminal and something's wrong with you. You're ugly because you're black or something. But, part of the reasons they do that is to keep you, hating yourself, but also because they want to be you, because what they call, they say imitation, the best form of flattery, something like that. That's the term that they like to use in the world. When somebody like has envy towards you or like feel some type of way about you, more than likely is because, they want something that you have. And these nations want something that we have: the birthright, the melanin, the salt, the flavor. You know what I'm saying? The faith that we have as a people. They can't have that. They see how strong you are, man, as a people, man. Even in the face of adversity, the Most High still shows his power within our people. Okay, so these other nations, they make a tumult. They sit there and be cool with each other as long as it's to the detriment of the Israelites. So when you go to their little businesses, institutions, their hospitals, all this is ran by Whitey. All this is ran by the devil. But as the devil is running things, he gives positions to his minions, the other nations. The other nations represent this devil's minions. And Jake is one of his minions in this world, But our people are not homeborn slaves. But we was never meant to chill with these people. We was never meant to be cool with them. When you read the book of Tobit, the 4th chapter, which I should go there. Tobit, his father, Tobias, he made the statement. He said, go take a woman of your tribe, man, and stop dealing with these damn heathen women. Now, you're supposed to take them as concubines, but we wasn't we would deal with the traditions of our fathers. In this world, you've been accustomed to making marriages with these other nations, and that's not what we used to do in the ancient world. That's why the scriptures say, inquire, prepare yourself to the inquiry of your fathers, search of your fathers, Job 8:8, because your fathers in the ancient world fell away because of these other nations, like Solomon, the greatest, most wisest man, king that there was, right? The man fell away and simped because these other women of the other nations, okay, like our men do today. Okay, so it says, Tobit 4:12, it says, beware of all whoredom, my son, chiefly take a wife for the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife, which is not of thy father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even they all married wives of their own kindred, and they were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land. Therefore, my son, love thy brethren, and despise not in thy heart thy brethren, thy sons, and the daughters of thy people, and taking a wife of them. And much trouble and lewdness is decay, and great want, for lewdness is the mother of famine. Now, yes, we understand that our women in this world are not the greatest ever. And, it is what it is, Most of the time, they're going to be some demons, and they're going to have some trouble on them and all this shit. But so do you, okay? You men out there, you so-called black men, you Latino men, you got a bunch of problems too, So it's not like you're some type of pristine individual with a bunch of money and you're just sitting up there, living la vida loca. We're all in slavery. We're all fucked up. But the point being that the Most High never meant for the nations to chill with each other. That's why even when you get with these damn devil women, or you get with the other nations women, Chinese women or whatever, their family still looks at you like shit. They don't. look, the true union is really with a woman of our nation, okay? Because yes, you might catch hell and whatever the hell it might be, but y'all are the same people, and eventually the Lord is gonna put our people back together. The Lord's gonna put our people back together. Okay, but we are not meant to be intermingling with these other nations like that, because they're not on the same vibration as us, man. They're just not. The bitch is not gonna convert to your way of life unless, but she'll fake it, as long as you got some money, or you smacking that, all on the floor like Akon said, But other than that, she's not really gonna convert. She's not gonna believe in the truth like an Israelite woman would, you know, like a Mexican woman would, or she's not gonna get down with your program. She's not gonna understand why you do things the way you do. She can't believe in the truth like an Israelite woman could believe. But anyways, that's your prerogative to do what you want to do. But the Most High, how about Shemashai, gave us clear instructions not to fuck with these people like that for a particular reason, because we're not meant to be intermingling with these people. They're not down with our program. They're not cool with us. They act like they're cool with you as long as they could get something out of you. So Genesis the 11th chapter, the Most High Yahweh Shemashai confounded the languages because he never wanted the people to kick it with each other like that. He wanted them to be separate. The dogs mess with the dogs, the cats with the cats, Okay, you're intermingling with each other, crossing species and all this stuff, In today's world, you have some called interracial marriages. Everybody you see is like an interracial couple. You go into the store, you don't see no black families no more. Like the black families, the Latino families, they're becoming a thing of the past, man. You got these white men with our black women. You got the black man with the white woman. You got all this intermingling that's going on. That's why the people don't even know what nation they come from. Because this person looked like Steph Curry, then the other person looked like what's his other guy name? He looked just like what's his dude name? Mahomes. Now they're saying Mahomes is this, Mahomes is that, and the mama this, and it just called kind of confusion, and that's at the end of the day, that's the world we live in. It's just a confused ass world where all these people intermingling. That's why they get divorces, their family, because you got to have your family on one accord. Your woman got to be on accord with you, and y'all got to be in the same spirit and mind frame. So when you get with a heathen, it just causes chaos. Like when a woman gets with a damn Chinese man, that's a weird union. That's like a crazy, weird looking union, So for you women out there that's call yourself, being and believing in the faith, your job is to get you a man of your nation, a man of your people, and have his seed, and establish our family, not have this intermingled, weird ass looking family, this modern family, like that one show with Sofia Vergara. She was smashing that white man, Joe Magliozalo, whatever his name is, in real life. That's how she ended up meeting the dude. I guess that's what they said. But that dude, I mean, he could be Jake. I mean, could be some type of Italian foreigner, but for the most part, in this society, our people are getting with these other nations, man. Our people are dealing with these other nations, and it causes confusion amongst our people. That's why the people don't even know who their daddy is, what nation they come from, because you're being taught the way of the heathen. The scriptures say, "Learn not the ways of the heathen." All right, the Most High brought division. Okay, Exodus chapter 8 and verse 22. And I will sever in that day the land of Goshen, in which my people dwell, that no swarm of flies shall be there, to the end that thou mayest know that I, the Lord, am in the midst of the earth. 23rd verse. I will put a division. That's racism, and that's racism, and that's separatism. The Lord is dividing people. The Lord is choosing one people over another. So that's the Lord having favoritism, right? The Most High chose his people. Exodus 8:23. I will put a division between my people and thy people, and tomorrow shall be this sign. Okay, so my people versus your people. Okay, who's the greatest people? Who's the greatest people, man? They got to be a top people. Okay, Exodus 11:6. And there shall be a great cry throughout all the land of Egypt, such as there was not like it, nor there shall be any more. But again, against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against a man or beast, that ye may know that the Lord hath put a difference between the Egyptian and Israel, the Israelite and the Egyptian. The Egyptian is the inferior one. The Egyptian is the Hamite, the minute bow looking motherfucker, the tall, lanky mother. Do you have you ever dealt with him? He's simple. Yeah, you know, they get these little jobs or whatever, but they're not spiritual like we are. They're not activated. They don't have salt. They don't know how to cook properly. They don't know how to dance rhythmically. They don't know how to rear up a child properly. You know, our people are given these gifts of spirituality, man. You know, we have the gifts of life. We have the inheritance, the blessings. These other nations are simpletons. All they was created to do was serve. That's it. All they was created to do was serve. That's why the white man, when you put him to do some menial task, he will do it well because he's a servant. You know, he's not a good ruler. He's not a good ruler. He's a servant. Everyone has their proper role. When you put a woman over the man, that role is just is out of her element. You know, that's not her role. When you set her to take care of them kids, though, and when you set her to take care of that house, watch how she turns into like a superhero in the house. She knows where everything is in the house. She knows how to put the laundry the right way and make it fold to fit in the right. She knows how to cook and make everything all pristine and stuff. She knows how to take care of them kids, make them stop crying and shit. You can do that shit as a man. You believe like, what? How I hold the baby the right way? What's the way I'm supposed to hold the head? You know? She don't know how to you don't know how to deliver a baby. The woman just instinctively knows how to deliver it. She's just like, oh, here, put your head up and put and take this medicine and take that. She's just like a motherly instinct, you know. But let a nigga break in that house and watch how she turn into but watch your instinct gonna kick in. You gonna turn into the protector, the man, right? Watch some nigga try to kill y'all. Watch the Lord gonna put a spirit on you to, like, you know, become like a warrior, you know. But that's because everybody has their roles, and so the other nations, your role is to be my shoe shiner. Your role is to bring me your daughter so I could have some fun with her. Okay, your job is not to be a ruler over me. Your job is not to tell us what to do. Okay, that's why the earth is out of course, because the earth we're being told what to do by some cracker devil who can't even run himself. So that's why the Lord gonna bring the reset. Today is the eclipse. And that's another sign of, like, you know, the world coming to an end. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9. Esau, the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's the bottom line. The bottom line is the Most High bringing division, chaos on the earth, all kind of craziness, earthquakes in diverse places, eclipses and shit, blood moons, you know, men invading each other. You know, you got nations fighting brother against brother. You know, all kind of shit is going on. So that's the sign of the end. The sign of the end, your faith being tested. You know, Satan trying to sift your ass about the truth. Satan trying to get you to quit your job and just go crazy, be mad. That's because we're in the end. All hell being ready to break loose. So that's why I say Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge be the stability at times, strength of thy salvation, the fear of the Lord, his treasure. The truth is going to keep you on that, you know, on that even keel. And that when that time comes, you know, all these people right now, they're about to go crazy about some eclipse. You know, they talking about closing down the schools and all this shit, you know, because they don't know what time it is, man. But you know what time it is, because the Lord gave you the secrets as the Israelites, his elect, Lord willing, you know. So the Most High never meant for us to be intermingling with these inferior people. Does the dog mix with the cat? We are a higher pedigree than these devils, man. Okay. We're of a higher pedigree, a higher born stock than these motherfuckers, man. Okay, and the Most High gonna beautify us with salvation. It says, Sirach 17 and verse 17. For in division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. The Lord's portion is Israel. That's the Lord's portion. That's who the Lord loves. That's where he set his name upon. That's where he said, these are my people. They're superior to all the other people. They are better than the other people. We're better than these other people, man. We got bigger junk. We got bigger cabooses. We got better skin, more better spirits. You know, even though we fucked up as a people, but we have a more salt. Okay, we're taller, stronger. We take over everything given the opportunity, given a normal life, not asking for privileges, just a normal life, just a normal life like a Chinese man would have, just a normal fucking life without being oppressed. Watch how you excel. But yeah, if they take your dad out your life, and you know they don't give you any opportunity to go to school, they don't give you this or that. Of course, you're gonna be sitting there fucking, all destroyed. But if you giving a head start, 2 parents in your house, you give us a trust fund of money, you give them some opportunities, and watch how Jake kick their ass. Jake will kick their ass, man. You know, because we are superior people. Jeremiah 10:16. Okay, it says real quick. It says we are superior people, man. We're better than all the people that's on the face of the earth. Jeremiah 2:16, 10:16. My bad. It says the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. Israel is the rod of his inheritance. It said the Lord of hosts is his name. Yahweh Shai, the Lord of hosts, his name. So Sirach 17:17, for the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. Israel is the Lord's portion. That is who the Lord loves. The Lord loves none but Israel. The scripture say the Lord loveth none but him that dwell with wisdom. The only ones that can dwell with wisdom are the people of the Lord. That's it. The elect. So everybody else outside of Israel, they're all might as well be they all might as well just be servants, man. That's all they are. As a drop that falls from a bucket. So the eclipse is for us. All the signs are for us. You know, the Lord coming to bring division for the Israelites' sake, for the Lord Yahweh's sake. Luke 12:51. It says, suppose ye that I come to give peace on the earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. The Lord divide his people from, he said he'd take his sheep from amongst the goats. So he'll take his people from amongst the tares and the wheat. Matthew 13, it speaks about the Lord sending the reapers, the angels, to gather his people from amongst the other nations, from amongst them that may look like the other nations. You're gonna have Revelation 7:9, a multitude that can no man number out of all nations, kindred, and tongues, meaning Jake looking like other nations. The Lord has to get you out of that body and pull you into your original look. The Lord got to bring you out from amongst these white people, because you got Jake that has been born amongst these white people, and they think they're white, but really they're Jake. There are people, like Justin Timberlake when he cats. These guys are Jakes. These are so-called black men trapped in a white man body. So we're gonna all be changed, man, in the twinkling of the eye at the last trump. But the only people that are gonna be changed are the Israelites, the seed line of Jacob, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Israel. Yasharallah, he is the prince of the power, not everyone. All the other nations are inferior and they're dogs. The Lord said, against the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue. Exodus 11:7. There's a division amongst the people. Sirach 17:17, the Lord said that Israel is the Lord's portion. He set every nation a ruler, and the nation's rulers, every nation supposedly is sitting there ruling themselves. They all come up under Esau. Well, all the nations gonna come up under us. So the Lord said, I came not for peace on the earth. I tell you, nay, but rather division. Right? Luke 12:51. Not from hence there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, 2 against 3. Yeah, because in this world you got stepdaddies, you got families that's like divided and all that shit. Even Jake family themselves are gonna be divided. You got the white man against the black woman. You got the black woman against the black man. You got the black man against the black woman. You got all this division in the society. The Lord's bringing division because the scripture say, can 2 walk together except they be agreed? Your household has to agree. The people do not agree because the Lord never meant for them to agree. I was never meant to agree with your white ass, your demonic ass. I don't have any agreements with you. As much as you try to be cool with them, the scriptures say, if it be at all possible. If, a big if. Sometimes it's not possible. Sometimes you gotta fight a nigga, man, because it is what it is. You can't just sit there. It's not possible to be at peace with Esau all the time, with your own people at all the time. It says if it be possible, if it's possible, Esau's not gonna come with peace to us. Yeah, right now it's possible to be peaceable with Esau. You know, yeah, you doing Esau? You know, you just keep it moving. But in the time to come, Esau gonna come down with having great wrath. So you gonna be at peace with him then? The scriptures say there's a time and place for everything. Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. A time for peace, a time for war. Right now we're in a time of kind of somewhat some peace, but really is war, because it's spiritual warfare. Behind the scenes, Esau hasn't really, you know, come out there and started fucking mowing Jake down. But when he does, you're gonna see his true nature. You're gonna see his true ability, his true feelings towards you niggas, man. He gonna say, yeah, you know, yeah, we all one, and you know, we're the people, and you know, we love you. He'll come out and you know, he'll hit you with that political jargon bullshit. But behind the scenes and in real life, he don't treat you niggas as equals. He don't treat you as equals. He does not treat you as equals, man. He treats you as inferiors, you know, but you treat his ass as a superior, you know, because you're so damn infatuated by this devil and his way of life. You know, you think he's the end all be all, but and he got you under his witchcraft spell, his equality spell. United against racism. Here it is. I'm sitting in the parking lot, and they got all kind of shit talking about united against racism, and we're all one, all over the place. Where you go to these doctors' offices and dental offices and schools and shit, all the same propaganda. You know, everybody's one, and we're all the same, and you know, dignity and all this shit. But this devil doesn't keep none of that stuff, man. He doesn't believe in none of the shit that he talks about. He has you dumbasses believing that shit, but he doesn't believe it himself. Okay, that's the master trick. That's what the devil. What's that one movie? I think I was gonna say L.A. Confidential. I think it's Reservoir Dogs or something like that. What did guy say? Kaiser. From Kaiser, he said the devil's greatest trick was to make you think that he was not real, or he doesn't exist, or he doesn't do what he's doing. That's the con of the game. Like that movie Revolver, that Guy Ritchie movie from 2005 with Jason Statham and Ray Liotta, which it was terrible. That shit was terrible. That was probably Jason Statham, one of his worst movies. That's a Jake right there, by the way. Just like Ray Liotta, I believe that's a Jake too. But Jason Statham for sure. That's a nigga right there, man. But in that movie, man, they told him, he's like, we're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. You're a nigga. Well, he said, you're a gypsy. We're not the same. You know, the white man told him, we're not the same, man. You are not the same. We might look the same, but we ain't the same. The Esau knows. Esau knows. You know, Esau knows what time it is. The only ones that don't know are you niggas, man. Luke 16, right? It says the unjust steward. It says 8th verse, and the Lord commended the unjust steward, and because he had done wisely for the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. They're more smarter than you. They're on game than you. You're the only stupid ass nigga sitting there talking about, oh, yeah, the people, we gotta love all the people, and we all gotta be cool. You're the only ones subscribing to this devil's propaganda, man. You Negroes, you're the only ones trying to save the other nations. You dumbasses, you're the only ones loving each other, loving these other nations. You know, you're too simple. You're too good. You're too kind-hearted. The scriptures say, man, and understanding be ye men, but in malice be ye children. Okay. I was watching that movie, The Killer of the Flower Moon. Them Gadites was simple, man. Them Gadites was simple. Gad was simple. They're sitting there in the powwow, you know, the enemy's right in front of them, and they're sitting there questioning, oh, well, I wonder where are these murders happening from? The fucking devil's right there. He's the one that's doing it. Oh, well, you know, we got to get to the bottom of this. It's the same devil white man that's been fucking you up from the beginning. Oh, yeah, we got to, you know. Jake is very, very docile, man. The ones to their enemies, they'll be real cool with them. But to their own people, fuck you, you know. We'll let you starve. Fuck them. But their enemies, they open up the table. They sit there and have the Thanksgiving powwow with their enemy. They sit there and give their enemy the clove off their fucking back. That's how good of a people we were, you know. But you can't be that dumb to not understand that this is the devil, you know. Even after he done broke all these treaties and did all this dirt, you still sit there and look at him as a human being. Oh, he's a human being just like us. We gotta have dignity and respect for this motherfucker. You know, he doesn't look at you the same way. He doesn't look at you the same way. Jake is the only people on the earth that treat their enemies better than the enemies treat you. You're the only people. Everybody else act like normal people. They act like normal. If somebody does them dirty, they do it. They understand what time it is. You niggas are the only ones. You're the only ones that sit there and protect your enemy. You try to protect those that hate you. You try to protect. You're like it's like a damn contest to see which one of you niggas could be dumber. You know. It's like a competition to see who could be the biggest Captain Saberhole, the biggest Captain Tomahawk. You know, who can line up in front of Whitey and make him feel good? Who can protect Whitey? They'll like Calvin, like Stevie from Django. He said, "No, Calvin, no." He would have took the bullet for that white man. He would have took the bullet from that white man. He took he was about to bash in Broomhill School. And he was like, this Broomhill, this here is my property. And I could do whatever I want to my property under the laws of the state of Mississippi. I'm going to take her to Candyland and I'm gonna bash her nigga skull in. That's what he said. And here it is, this Stevie nigga, he's sitting here to please Massa, to save his own life. You know, he's sitting here taking bullets for this nigga, doing all kind of shit. That we got to catch Django. You know, we got to catch Django. You know, because Django was a freedom fighter, you know. In the story, Django was against the government, you know, but but the modern day house nigga, Calvin, or Stevie, I should say, the modern day P Diddy, the modern day Boulay, the modern day you know, a corporate America slave nigga, he will take a bullet to save his oppressor. He will put your ass under the bus. He'll get you fired from your job. He take money out your pocket and take money out your kids' accounts and they food out their mouth just so he could kiss Esau ass, just so he could move up the rank for Esau. That's our people. They hate themselves and they hate their own. You know, they're all for themselves because Esau has programmed them to believe that, you know, we're all equal and you fuck that and just be a demon and just get your money. And, you know, I don't care for the white man's money. I don't give a damn for his money. I don't want to be a corporate slave and I don't want to work in his fucking office, talk like a little bitch. I'm a man. I'm an Israelite man, okay? And I don't care to be cool with Esau. I don't care to be cool with this devil. You know? The hell with this devil. You know, we're not the same. Okay? He's our servant. Okay? So this devil, you know, his days are numbered, man. His days are numbered, but this society is numbered, man. You know, this society is numbered. The days are numbered. The writing is on the wall. You know, the Lord's about to execute his vengeance upon the heathen. You know, the heathen. He about to execute. He about to execute his great wrath upon these devils, man. Psalms 149 and verse 4. For the Lord take a pleasure in his people. That's racist. Okay, that's racist. I think I'm gonna do a whole lesson on racism. The Lord making many racist statements. Okay, it says the Lord taking pleasure in his people, nobody else. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in their glory, and let them sing aloud upon their beds. And let the high praise of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hands. Okay, two-edged sword being these scriptures. Okay, this is the sword. Hebrews 4:12 says a two-edged sword, man. The dividing asunder, piercing to the dividing soul and spirit, is a discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart, man. That's why Esau can't deal with this word, man, because he don't have the mental capacity, nor the spirit, nor the understanding. You know, he wasn't chosen. The Israelites are the chosen. That's why the people, they come up there and talk about, oh, well, what does it matter to be chosen? Why do these people matter? Why do I have to be one of these people? Because those people are the people. They are the people. of the book, not just any book, the book, the Most High book. And those are his people. You got 18 nations, 17, 18 nations, the table of nation chart, right? The Most High created these nations, a variety, spice of life. Well, the variety was created for the Israelites' sake, so that we could be served by a variety of nations, so we can have a variety of concubine women to look at, so we can have a variety of slaves. Today, I want to go visit my my plantation worth of Edomites. Today I want to visit my plantation worth of Ammonites. You know, where is Moab at? The Lord said, Moab is my wash pot over Edom when I cast down my shoe. Where is this gook that's supposed to make sure this mind is working, operating the proper way? You know, these niggas are slacking off. You know, the scriptures say we set up taskmasters, right? Well, the Egyptians set up taskmasters over us. Well, we're gonna set up taskmasters over these nations, okay? Because we're gonna be oppressing these nations, okay? Yes, we're going to treat them fairly, but they're going to go into slavery. When you put someone in slavery, that's oppression. Okay, and a lot of you soft bellies, you don't like that. Oh, we gotta put nobody in slavery. They put your ass in slavery, didn't they? Didn't they put your ass in slavery? Don't they treat your ass like a fool? They treat your ass like you less than a human being. Your ass, they look at your ass like you ain't shit. You a king on this earth, a god on this earth, I should say. I stand corrected. A god on this earth. But let you go out there and tell these people that that's what you are. Oh, you are crazy. You crazy. That's Bible talk. That Bible talk is crazy. Of course, because wisdom is too high for a fool. So when we start saying things like that, oh, this hate, this racism, you motherfuckers are racists, man. You've been racist since the beginning of time, but when the Israelite man is a racist, now it's a problem. Nigga, fuck you. Okay? Oh, and you gotta use your inside voice. Oh, use your inside voice. Not you think they crazy. They think you crazy. They're gonna label you as crazy. Oh, you better not talk with an eloquent voice and not use harsh language. Man, fuck you. You look, you don't own us, man. Okay? You don't tell us how to you don't oppress us and then turn around and tell us how we supposed to react to the oppression. Fuck you. We the Lord's people. And against the children, it's just not a dog move his tongue. Every time when these heathens talk, I don't even look at them like that, really. The nurse came up to me and was talking to me. She was like, "Hi, nice to meet you." I was like, "Bitch, get out of my face. I don't know what you're talking about." Okay? Unless you're trying to shine my shoes, give me a happy ending, I don't want to talk to your ass, bitch. You are inferior to me. I don't look at a dog in his eyes. If in the ancient world, these motherfucking nations couldn't even look at us in the eyes, man. They couldn't even look at us in the eyes. Now today's world, they look down on you. They look down on you like this, like they're better than you. Hell no. Hell no. Yes, we're servants here, and you got to do what you got to do. Agree with the adversary quickly while thou in the way with him. Matthew 5:25. But at the end of the day, man, you know what I'm saying? When the time comes, you devils ain't gonna be able to talk to me, man. You devils ain't gonna be able to look at me. You know, you ain't gonna be able to touch me unless given the permission by the royal council. You're gonna have to go through about 15 delegates to get to one of us, man. And then when you come and visit the chambers, you have to fill out a petition. The the concubine got to fill out a petition. Can I please touch your royal rod, Highness? Can I please bathe you? Can I please spend the night in your chambers? Because it's gonna be it's gonna be like a privilege to be in the presence of an Israelite man. The priests, when they was in the ancient world, the priests had to shower many times before they came to the Holy of Holies, before the altar. They had to take special baths, man. They had to not come near their women. The priest couldn't marry a whore. He had to marry a virgin, because the priest was royal men. They had to come before the Most High. So in the kingdom, you devils are not going to be able to just be around us like that. You're nasty. The scriptures say you're leprous. You're leprous. So what that mean? That means that you're unclean, man. You devils are unclean. So you're not the same as us, man. You're not the same as us. You're inferior. You're of an inferior base quality. Job 30:8, man. Inferior quality. The Israelites are superior, and you devils are inferior. Okay, it says Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 20. It says, "Thus shall you be filled at my table with horses and chariots, and with mighty men, and with all men of war. It say, and I will set my glory among the heathen. All the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed in my hand, which I have laid upon them. Yeah, Lord gonna lay his hand upon you devils, man. Okay? He's gonna lay his hands upon you, man. Okay, you touch the apple of his eye, man. And you try to set yourself as a superior to who the Lord chose, man. You try to say you're those people. That's called identity theft. That's called fraud. That's called lying. Job, John 8:44. It said, you are your father, the devil. The lust of your father you will do. You devils are the devil. You are the liar, the murderer from the beginning. Abel and Cain, right? You are Cain. You're the weapon, the whooping stick. Which today you are executing the office of the whooping stick. You're the whooping stick. You're using your sword to oppress the Lord's people. You know, at the behest of the Most High. You know, but when the Lord is done with you, the Assyrian shall spoil you no more. The devil shall spoil you no more. You know. So Ezekiel 39 verse 22. So the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord from that day forward. How are they gonna know? Because everyone's gonna see that yes, the Most High is with his people. There's gonna be no doubt in anybody's mind who that the Lord, that the children of Israel, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of the north, out of the oppressive city. Woe be to the oppressive city. Okay, established by violence. It says Micah 5 and verse 8. It said, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, amongst the other nations, in the midst of many people, as a lion amongst the beasts of the forest, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Thy hand shall be lifted up upon thy adversaries, and all thy enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, that said the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots. I will cut off the cities of thy land, and throw down all thy strongholds. And I will cut off witchcraft out of thy hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Thy graven images will I cut off, and thy standing images out of the midst of thee. Thou shalt no more worship the work of thy hands. I will pluck out of thy groves out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy cities, and I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have never heard. Then shall they know that the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of the north. Right? When the Lord said the difference, the ultimate difference, between his people and the rest, when he showed his power and his son Yahushua that he set up to deliver his people. Acts 5:31, the Lord has exalted the Lord Yahushua as a prince, to be a savior, and a prince to bring redemption and forgiveness of sins to his people Israel, man. To his people, not everybody. To his people, man. Okay, and that's racism. The Most High is only for his people. And he told us to be for our people, not for the other nations. He told us, as he said, oh, my little flock, is your father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom, not everybody else. You, give you the kingdom. Yeah, a nigga wants to give what his to everybody else. He's such a kind-hearted giver. He just wants to give everything to everybody else. Here you go, play. My daddy bought me all these toys. Here you go. They go to school and giving all these toys away to everybody else. Yeah, I done spent like $400 on these all kind of shoes. Here you go. Just take my shoes, take my J's, give it to some random nigga. Here you go. Take my new phone. Take my iPad. You know, take this, take that. Take all the blessings that I gave you. I spent my hard-earned money buying your ass. Here you go. Give it to the white boy that's rich already. Give it to his ass. Give it to him. Go ahead and give it to him. That's how dumb you niggas are. You niggas are simple. That's why the Lord said, Jeremiah 4:22, my people are Sadi's children. They don't understand. That's why you gotta understand this truth. You gotta understand who the hell you are and what is your purpose on this earth, man. I know I gotta understand that I'm somebody on this planet, man. And I gotta identify myself through these scriptures. You know? Where do I fit in the world, man? I'm just a nigga. All I'm good for is just working and having nappy hair and going to the fucking Walmart and standing in line for 17 hours and stinking all the fucking day and working for this devil, cleaning his toilet. No. We're superior than that, man. We're greater than being some damn homeborn slave. Jeremiah 2:14. We're greater than being some damn shoe shiner. Some some waste management professional, some nurse. Oh, some servant. We're not servants. Okay, we serve the Most High. We don't serve this devil. We don't work for you no more. The Lord about to come and get us up out of here. We won't work for you devils no more. I don't have to punch in a cock report to the Social Security office no more. I don't have to report to the EBT office. I don't have to report to the military office, the military post. I don't have to pull over and get this devil my motherfucking ID. You know? Jeremiah 16 and 14. It said, therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall be no more said that the Lord bringeth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. Right now, the people are saying, the Lord brought the children of Israel up out of the land of Egypt. Everybody read the Exodus. Exodus, the word means to leave out of. We exited out of Egypt. The second Exodus is going to be us exiting out of the new Egypt, out of the new ships, not the slave ships, the new ships, the spaceships. You know, which you see one right there, you know, or two, I should say, on the screen. Those are the chariots of our deliverance. You know, so 15 verse. But the people shall say, what the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north side, right? North America, namely America. Okay, because that's the place of deliverance and destruction. Deliverance and destruction, double D's, right? Don't you want a girl that got double D's? Well, that's the double D's. Deliverance and destruction. Deliverance of the elect and destruction of the wicked. Double D. All right, 15 verse. And the Lord brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from the land whither he had driven them, I will bring them again into their land, and that I gave unto their fathers. We're going to go back to the land which the Lord gave to our forefathers, not to you fucking crackers, because that land don't belong to you. You over there fighting for Palestine, for Gaza, this and that, Hamas. That shit don't belong to you. It belongs to us. The Balfour Declaration was how you got over there. And by lying, cheating, and stealing, you end up possessing our land. But at the end of the day, the Lord going to put us back there where we belong, you know. Separated from amongst you nations. Oh, let me leave you with that. Deuteronomy chapter 33 and verse 27. The eternal God is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms, and he shall thrust out the enemy from before thee, and shall say, destroy them. The Lord said, blessed is he that liveth to see the downfall of the enemy, and blessed is he that they're able to wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, right? The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the downfall of the wicked, and he shall wash his feet in the souls, right? He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked, man. Okay, Deuteronomy 38 and 33 and 28, my bad. Israel then shall dwell in safety alone. That's racism. Israel shall dwell in safety alone. When you separated from the other people, that's because you're better than them. You're separate. I'm separated. You can't talk to me. Don't talk to me. That's separatism. That's racism. You can't chill with me because I'm better than you. That's a clique. That's a clique in high school and whatever the hell you got cliques and shit. Oh, well, you can't hang with the cool kids. Well, Israel is the cool kids. You can't chill with us, man. You ain't acceptable. You ain't of this lineage. You're not of this ilk, of this ethnos, genos, as they say, family line, seed line. All right. Israel shall dwell in safety alone. The fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also, heaven shall drop down dew. Happy art thou, Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by the Lord. The sword of thy excellency, thy enemy shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon their high places, man. All right. So who is like unto you, Israel, a people saved by the Lord, chosen and set apart for his own purposes, for his own pleasure, like a woman that's set apart for you. That woman is exclusively for you. The nation of Israel is exclusively for the Lord. That's his woman. So, you know, with that, Lord one, edifying to the elect, call I am La Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim, Wakakodash, step on to the apostles, and elders, great millstone, and peace that test to the elect. You know, today should be an interesting day. So, you know, you got to watch out for what's going on in the news and stuff like that. But yeah, we are a totally superior people that will be made superior in the coming days, man. You You know, the Lord gonna beautify us and turn us back to where we truly are, not this low state that we're in now. So with that, hey, shalom and bye bye bye. Shalom.